Boop, 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 doo, doo. Boop, 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 boo. Dang it, Tots. Okay. Live on the TubeCube. I'm live on Twitch. I sadly got now turn off my fan. Right there. Yeah, I'll keep if I keep it like that, then the air's still flowing. That one just won't be flowing on me. You've got to be kidding. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Extra. Okay. Let's get gaming. Hey y'all, I'm Game164 and welcome back to Splatoon Waiters, a minimum shots one. No, it won't. Last time we sadly got a total of 9 shots in, but since then I've actually managed to beat the game on my own time. After you defeated the final boss earlier today. I won't spoil or say anything about it, but just going off my attempts. But just going off what I've done, in terms of like all the main levels and boss fights and such, it seems that it's going to be fine. It seems like we're not going to get any more shots in. Not if we play our cards right. Although the main thing that's definitely going to help us for this game is definitely a lot of grinding. Making sure we get as many upgrades as we can, and we're just prepared for every possible scenario. But we'll contact upgrades when we get to it. Last time we did all of this. So far, not much. Not much in the grand scheme of things. And let's start with this one. It's gonna be so weird just not pressing the shoot button. Honestly, I think I might switch over to. I think I'm gonna switch over to Big Man when it comes to using the for my bot buddy. But I saw a short where they compared each of the three showstoppers at the best, and out of the 3, Big Man actually did the most amount of damage by himself. So, while Shiver and Fire are still good, and they still do a lot when they're maxed out. The thing is, given the way this one works, I can't. Basically, I'm not really hoping. I'm not gonna be hoping as much as others. What am I trying to say here? Basically, since my overall DPS is gonna be much lower. Yeah, my DPS is much lower since I can't fire weapons. I can only rely on gadgets. Gadgets. So having Big Man be my primary source of output, it doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. Also, I'm surprised. Also, wow, we did it. We did, right? We're doing it. Come on. What? No! Do it! God! I jinxed it! Dang it, why did I jinx it? Going back. Oh, that was so close too. I'm just casually talking. I'm very realized that if you can't, especially in the late game when you're like doing early missions again, just try and get some damage out from these sources, and it's just really satisfying. It's fine to just attack the source where the salmon spawn from them, and you basically just take them out like before they even have a chance to show up. Um, After beating the game, in terms of tank usage, tactical is still probably my favorite and most used. Though I definitely undervalued the speed tank. Oh man. Speed tank. And I think for this one, I do think power is still gonna be our best choice. You know what? Yeah, let's swap over to big man instead. I think, honestly, the thing that really is interesting is that all tanks do seem very useful. Very useful, and once I reach end game, I'm going to want both. I'm going to want all of them basically maxed out. Okay, so hopefully adding in the increased size, the increased length time along with big man special. Maybe I'll be able to get a fit. Maybe I'll be able to get the last few power eggs I need. I kind of wish there was like a faster way you could fall. Like I wish going to squid form. Like I don't know if going to squid form actually does make you fall faster or not. Yep, I was done with 4 and we got plenty of time left. Let's go. Nice. Great job, big man. Yeah, I do think big man is actually going to be the one. Gonna be a big help. Oh yeah, we got some spyloid gems that can increase the power of our gear and such. Yeah, and we need to help upgrade the ship. I don't know if I need. I don't know if I need to pick that up because we don't absolutely need it. And like we don't really need to upgrade any of that stuff when we really think about it. Yeah, I think here the gadgets and not the gadget, everything but weapon damage. Weapon damage for those upgrades are the most important. Let's see. I'll keep going with that for speed since we're already pretty slow. So since we can't split ink as efficiently. Let's keep going. Keep going, and we'll go back to that one. I think in terms of design, I think I like the second and I think I like this area and the next area the most in terms of like how they look. How they look like visually. Man, man, I'm happy that works on its own. Then we got a big. I forgot what I called. Uh, I honestly forgot. I'm honestly blanking on their name. Name the big guys with the ball that make the shock waves. Big shot. Yeah, big shots. That's what. Right. Yeah, those guys can be. Those guys can be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Out of all the enemies, those are definitely ones I would recommend taking out first. Again, as soon as possible. I think I remember on my in the previous episode I specifically had Big Man take care of those boxes for me, like during his first level. But it's not really necessary. We can just go back and grab them later. Yeah, the steel eel. Let me get look at that. That is already so much better in coverage. In coverage, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people underestimated the ability of the splatterlights. But overall, I saw the potential the second we saw him. At least personally. Yeah. I definitely need to use the speed tank more. I feel like I personally underutilized those in my when I played. Yeah. Well, I tried. No, no, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Here we go. It's a shame because it felt like about a chunk of the main game. This that's the support it kind of disappears. Kind of disappears like once you head into like the fire and icy section. Here's the big guy. Overall, I would definitely recommend you taking care of the problem guys first, mainly stingers, flyfish, and sort. Stingers, flyfish, and uh, big, big shots? Big shot. Why do I keep blanking on the names? I think Samson. But yeah, no, those guys are definitely the most annoying, and at least for me personally, they felt like they dealt the most subtle damage, especially big shots. Big shots. It's not really an attack I think about, but I know it's always causing problems. Ooh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I really love what that one upgrades into. At least just the design of it. Yeah. Also upgrade the Splatchet. Yeah, it goes. Okay. You know, it's gonna help increase, but I think we're good for now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the third. Oh yeah, that's the second type of compass. Oh, here. Do I do this now? This is another one of those mission. When I made that tweet, I completely forgot about stuff like this because this. You know what? I'll try it out. I tried it out. I tested it out for a bit. We can always come back later. But this is okay. So this is one of the trial missions, but we have nothing. Nothing. Literally, we have no gadgets, no gadgets, no movement. All we have is a gun, but our only goal, at least from the looks of it, is just to collect these rings. So let's do that. Yeah, I showed it again to one of my friends, and one of them said these look like onion rings, and I cannot unsee it. Like I know they're supposed to be like tempura, I think, but now I just can't. But now I can't stop imagining specifically Carl's Jr. onion rings. I don't even like onion rings. All right, so far so good. What else you got? Oh no. Yep. Yep, this next segment, I have to pop balloons. Yep, and as far as I know, there's no way to pop them outside of the gun because all Squid Form does is move them around. So if we had to do this, it would be another 20 shots to our total, and it's not even the end of the stage. I mean, the only thing I can think of is nope, that's invisible wall. It's somehow getting food out, but nope, it's a wall. Yeah, no. I'm going to wait on this. I'm gonna wait on this and see if maybe there's something I could find. Yeah, we'll just have to put this one on the back burner. That's a wait a second. Let me double check. What tank do I have? Do I still have my tank effects? Nope. Nope. I have the default one. That is just straight up default neutral. Okay. For a second, I thought like maybe because I know later in the game there's a squid wall upgrade, so maybe I could do something like that. But no. Let's continue. Let's do this one. Whee! This is an interesting one. So the idea here would be to get as many many of these guys in a row as possible. That's really good. Yeah, I didn't realize the top also knocked them out. Oh, perfect. Haha, yeah, look at that. Yeah, once you get enough power, just spam them out. Yeah, I love the end. I love the end of level cuts. I didn't get so far. Let's try you now. Yippee! Swingity done. Honestly, using honestly the toad would probably be really good here. Honestly, yeah, no, yeah. I think the best thing to do here would probably be to get Big Man to take care of most of the to take care of the stingers while we take care of the small guys. Since with his rapid fire shots, he'll be able to take care of them a lot easier. That's it. Get that idea. Come on. Yeah, not gonna work. Okay. Go on. Okay, going to do a different plan then. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, we're definitely gonna need some. Use some different. Oh wait, right, splatterlights, perfect. Okay, I definitely played the splatter for the splatterlights. Should be good. Yeah, but then with splatterlights, I can just take them out. I can just take them out very quickly. Nice. Okay, good. Good, already over halfway there. Oh, nice. Three for the first one. And yes, let's save it. Didn't even need Big Man's power up. Power up. All right, let's hop over to a different. Oh yeah, we haven't even touched the other ones. Hmm. You know what? We'll go back to it. Yeah. You know what? We'll go back to it later. We're all about to upgrade the surge ability. We're about to unlock the surge ability. I don't. Oh wait, no, I do jump high enough. I do jump high enough. No. I'm like, oh no, I don't jump high enough. Don't like. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. I got knocked quite. Nah, I tried. Oh, I remember this one. A lot of enemies appear out of that. Out of this one specifically, at least for me, it did. Yeah, I remember this one took me a few tries. Overall, I feel like for this game specifically, it's best to just keep trying out harder challenges. Even if you fail, you will gain your experience and you not only will gain the experience points, like feeling points and such, but you also keep your knowledge of like what's going to happen and how stuff spawns. Well, since it is fairly consistent. You guys go back to the previous one real quick. Just to see, just to unlock that ability. Actually, I'm happy with the Splatoon video. It already has like 50 views. 50 views in a few days in the over the weekend, which is great. Pretty great. I hope it gets a surge. I hope it gets a surge of views at some point. That'd be awesome. See what happens. Not quite. I wonder if I can make that with the upgrades I get later. Maybe. Yeah, I'll make sure to grab all the big power eggs. I do like that despite by the time you reach the end game, by the time you reach post game and end game, you don't really need to collect power eggs outside of like what's necessary for missions. But the fact that they're still necessary for missions still makes them satisfying to collect. Gimme. They're gonna rush in there. Go, go, go. And then I think about it, this is similar to like it's kind of like Kraken but with ranged attacks. Actually, you know what? You know what? We do need. You know what? Getting those two rollers reminded me. Actually, yes, we do need to do weapon upgrading, so we can get the ability to scrap weapons and get more spiralite. And the only weapons we really need to keep are just the ones with secondary effects that we like. I shouldn't be skipping through those as fast as I do. Yeah, so so at least right now, there is not a point to this. And get the high fiber, which is actually pretty good from what I've used. Pretty good. It's actually probably my second favorite next to the shot bot. Bot bombs are also great, especially with a sudden upgrade that I recently got. Ah, not quite. Yeah, it's not until we defeat the first boss before we're going to get the ability to upgrade them, the buy upgrades for gadgets directly. Let's try this again. I don't think my biggest worry is accidentally using the having a shot in the on the boat because if I get a shot on a level and I end up beating the level, then I can just go back and try again. But oof. Yeah, I can just go back and try again. That's why this is a segmented one. But if it happens in the overworld, I have to play through the game again. All right, doing good. And like one more. And got it. And we're definitely getting that upgrade too. Dude, which is gonna be very useful against the boss fight. Nice. Hey, we're making our way. Ooh, got it. Oh my gosh, it's hot here. Oh, and here we are. Jumbo Big Shot. Like a big shot, but jumbo-y. Yeah, we should be able to take him down. Especially with special. Also, I learned that in order to gain a bond with your bot buddy to increase them, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's just having them alongside you in a mission. Because I lost a mission, and that was the same. Because I had a moment where I lost the mission, but I still got I still increase in level with my I still increase my bond. Dang, almost got it. Yeah. All right. And we got the ballroom masks. Get cooldown shortens by 0.9 seconds when you're hit by a close range attack. Nice. Mm-hmm. Just what I thought. Our very first boss in Zaka Island. Now the boss fights are. Oh, I love, I love that face so much. That is such a nice image. Moment of playing table turf. It's cute. Just, just the whole team. Just the whole team. Enjoying life together. Okay, so for the boss fights, oh wait, yeah, power up tank. Okay, let's do this first. So when you collect enough power eggs, you can power up the tank and unlock the super power tank. Tank surge ability is now available. Activates when swift form after being submerged for a period of time. While active, all damage increases by 20%. And as you can see here, the next power up not only requires the same amount of power eggs it needs for the power tank, but also for the speed tank to obtain at very least 3,000 power 30 yeah 30,000 power eggs. power eggs. And when those are both combined, you can equip the gadget to the A slot, and that one gadget can be a speed. Can be a speed tank gadget and relic power. Now, same goes for tactical tank, but with a power and speed, but with a tactical one. Yeah. And there's got a new outfit. Yeah, when you hit by yeah. Yeah, go that one. Get some more defenses. Now coming across against a boss. Well, then I do wonder what the boss is. Yeah, so yeah. So honestly, it might be better to swap over to the speed tank. You think? Let's play a few levels with this and unlock abilities with it. Like either speed or tactical. Well, because we're dealing with an airborne enemy. The first boss is a airborne one. All right. But a reward for beating it will be a reward for beating the boss will be great. So that's gonna be useful. Highlight for that. I got dash roots, dash bombs. Actually, no, yeah. Since they're dealing with an airborne enemy, actually the tactical tank would actually be better. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely not ready for it now. So let's play a few. Let's play a few levels and try and get those two upgrades. I thought this one. I feel like these are gonna be really good, especially. I think these are gonna be really good for white, for collecting power eggs, since all the enemies will just continuously respawn. You want Spiralite? There's a Pacific mission that's really good, but that's not until late game. So yeah, tactical tank. We have a turret, so basically two turrets now with Big Man and the turret, and the high fiber, which actually does really good. I mean, look how much damage that did. Did that attack defeated the entire horde, the entire horde of enemies. Downside is none of the weapons are really the best the best mobility wise. I would say we're mostly going to be sticking on foot. But if you can be tactical with them, they'll definitely be able to pull their weight. Yeah, and the worst part is and the worst part is about that other mission is I have to use the splatter shot for that too. Dude, that's annoying. So you know what? Oh, yeah. Give me a sec. Let me need to spawn and actually wait. No, there was no. I thought there was a quad over here. Never mind. Yeah, look at that cow. So good. Yeah, that's definitely an upgrade that I am very much waiting for. Well, when it comes to the shot put. Well, there's an upgrade in the game that basically turns into an honorary bomb. It's a little weird to say, but yeah, it basically functions the same as a bomb. Is this working? No? Oh, oh wait. My downside with the high fiber is that with how open the areas are, doesn't feel like there's much of a way to use its ricochet property. But other than that, I still find it really useful. It wasn't, yeah, it's in so many lines. It deals a lot of damage, and there's a lot of damage, and it's sustained damage. I don't know. I don't quite remember how to pronounce it. Basically, it'll just keep it just consistent damage. Basically, what I'm trying to say. The drill may be ready, but well, the drill may be ready, but we most certainly are not. And yeah, look at that. It's like poison. It's like a cloud of poison, basically. Also, the shot pod's really good at taking care of those guys. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's something I need to think about more. Using the ground itself. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, let's head back over here. A spinach swarm of doom, but not for me. No, yeah. Good job, big man. Actually, yeah, no, actually, no, yeah, yeah. This is actually going pretty good, even without even without any major upgrades. Okay, you know what? I think I am gonna try the boss after this. After just one round of this, just to see how well I can do. The downside is we won't have big man of it to accompany us, but we'll have the next best thing. Shiva. There it is. Yeah, let's speed this up a little bit. I want to see if I can fully utilize that without having the without having to actually fire a shot. Yeah, this is also the first Splatoon game to have difficulty settings, which is honestly a little surprising. Yeah, that weapon is really good. Good, especially since it since high fiber damages but blue shields. Yeah, that's no reason why it's good. Like it's basically the angle shooter, but it's just the angle shooter if it was better since it has since it has a much higher area of an effect. Since it's a much higher area of an effect, and overall just and it deals more damage and much easier to use, especially with so many enemies on screen. Actually, no. Let's try the Cowabunga Ruins. We should get all of these sooner rather than later. Ciao. Cowabunga Ruins. Oh, hi, Kelly. Oh, yeah, speaking of Kelly, one sec. Hey, come here. Yeah, come here. You deserve attention, too. And speaking of Kelly, I just got a new puppy. She's a cute little brown chihuahua. I'll have to post some pictures on Blue Sky and Twitter. But no, she's only like 3 weeks old, and she's only 3 weeks old, still very young. Young. We don't even have like a full name for her yet. Yeah, I think Shotpot can work here. It just needs to be at the correct angle. I still love you, Kelly. Good girl. Come on. Yay. Okay, there we go. A polyethyl Wait. You know what? I'm not even gonna try again. I'm not even gonna try. Like I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that type of slosher before. What we got on the previous floor. In terms of other games I've been playing Minecraft. I've been playing a modded Minecraft with my friends. He started a new modded server on the whim. We're playing all the mods, which basically all the mods, one of the all the mods versions, but with Cobblemon as well. It's a lot of fun, though I'm having a bit of a tough time. I'm having a bit of a tough time. It's very intimidating to try and get into those big tentacle mods. Like I'm trying to do one mod to get a storage system up, and I need to collect the resources, and I need to collect Neverite in order to make a portal to go to a different dimension so I can get plenty of apricorn wood since I want to make my house out of it. Okay, slow and steady, but I think we got this. Yeah, no, we definitely got this. Yep, we have this. Woohoo! And reward the Sage Bracer. There you go. That will give us a tactical tank exclusive upgrade, specifically long range. Damage deal to far off enemies is increased by 15%. Not my favorite, but I'll take it. Normally when I play, I tend to play more close range. Close range from what I've noticed. I've noticed either I have like things dealing damage to me in the background, or I'm like or I'm like front and center. Front and center. Also, when I do have to use weapons, I still just kind of stick with the basic splash shot, which I feel like I shouldn't feel bad about using just the basic shooter, but I do kind of do, since there are just so many unique weapons. But I always default to the most basic one, and I feel like one of it just bugs me more than other people. At the end of the day, play what you like, and it is what I like. I just feel like I should. Oh no. Oh. I don't know. I guess as long as I'm trying to branch out, it's all good. We might not have this. Oh wait, no, we have this. Yeah, saved by the big man. You ready to go? All right. I love doing that. If you ever see me in online lobbies, I'll just be doing that sometimes, just for the fun of it. That was a terrible placement. Why am I going that way? I can't do anything. Oop. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the best thing about taking out the big shots is that when you do, the ball will create up to three shockwaves that will just help you out. Also, yeah. Also, I really do like how the spires fly, or the flyfish spires. I don't exactly remember the official title, but I really like how they actually break down after a minute, after a second. Oh, come on, come on! It's right there, right there! Yay! Okay, good. And get ready to need my special too, because we're going to need it when facing Jumbo Big Shots. I should grab my other weapons first, but oh well. Yeah. That's, you know, I don't think I really even need to really worry about anyone else. Just take them down. Yep, there we go. The thing about the challenge, I feel like a lot of the early to mid game is gonna be pretty easy. But when we hit late game and go for 100% completion, that's going to be tough. That's gonna be tough. I can already tell. Nope, that ain't. Hmm. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's completely useless. Lifesaver's good. Well, we already have a. Well, I do they stack? They do stack. I didn't notice that. That's really cool. And I really like that they actually show that they do. All right. All right. Let me open the door for my dog. There you go, Cal. One sec. No. No, I love my dog babies. All right. So for the boss fights, no matter what, you must have a specific bot buddy with you. In this case, Shiva. On the right side, all the bot buddies are very equal. Basically equal, so that shouldn't be much of a problem. And here we have it. Our first boss fight. The legendary, mythical, Flappetizer. I would use the bomb balloons, but we don't. But I don't have its second. I don't have one of its abilities. One of its abilities is to blow up after a certain time limit. Like it would decay. Like the way the bomb balloons work is that if you shoot them with your ink, with your main weapon and your main weapon only, it will they will explode. They do have some uses besides that, and we'll definitely get to those. Get to use those. But for a boss fight like this, it's I would it would be better if we waited until we got an upgrade where upon decay, instead of doing nothing, they explode on decay. Okay, which would be very useful. Yeah, so once you get the boss down to a certain amount of health, it will start spawning a lot more enemies and got collect powers. Oh, like this is basically how each boss works. But once you collect enough power eggs. Now, yep, we have 3 lives in each fight, so gotta be careful. And once you collect enough power eggs, you can do a drill attack. Which will give you an opening to strike. This case, giving us a perfect time to not only set up our damage dealers, but also fire a special attack. In this case, Shivers, which is a Mega. If it's just a straight line, it's just a strong attack that fired in a straight line. I mean, definitely my least favorite of the three, but overall, but it gets the job done. You know what? This boss fight is just all, honestly, it's mostly about survival and patience. And patience with no time limit. With no time limit, all we gotta do is just use everything we can to dodge attacks, and collect the power eggs we need. Okay, almost got it. Dual attack? We know where it is. There you are. And direct hit. Direct hit center stage. Yeah, definitely not the best for. Yeah, definitely not the best to use against the boss. But hey, we made this, foe. Oh my gosh, gee. Yeah. 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 Oh wait, we almost got him. We almost got him. Yeah. And there you have it.
Mic off. Mic on.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that actually. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now, given It's some con. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, no. I know some. I have more context for everything since I beat the game. It's still the game is still very new at the time of release, and even though no one's here, I'll s- I still want to be I still want to be courteous. I'm courteous, so I won't say anything about it. Anyway, we got our awkward letter opener, which increases the power of shield upper, which is awesome. Power shield. Yeah, we became a loot scavenger. And we got some butterflies out. Yeah, Americas. You know, guess. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, I don't think I've shown this off yet. We have a little crane game over here. Over here that we can do. It's very hard to get the hang of, but it's pretty neat. I have no idea if there's anything like interesting behind this or not. So yeah, I won't be using this because in order to activate the crane, you press the ZR button. And I have had moments where where I hold down on it, exit the game, and then fire a shot. So yeah, won't be doing that. We will, however, be upgrading our base of operations. I really like that. I really like that. In order to only make one image, they just have us completely covered. Yeah, but they do make multiple images for I think the ending. I think the ending was nice. Like the end credits. All right, now. All right, data ship has been leveled up. We can now construct new facilities, new gadgets, and new test. More stuff for the test range. Overall, I'm keeping the test range very simple since I don't think we really need. Since we don't really need any of this, I'll probably grab it anyway. But I'm gonna. Nothing. I don't think I will since. Yeah, we don't really need any of this, and we should save as much spiralite as we can. And do it to fetch new gadgets. Starting with the medium mitt. Essentially a splashdown. I'm gonna customize it with splashdown. And the other ones we got nothing for yet. But that's fine. I'm gonna play a new outfit. I don't like that the amiibo items are just here. Like I don't like that they're on the screen basically. Like I can see them, but I can't have them. I'll probably grab them at some point, but yeah. Yeah, it just bugs me that they're here, but I can't touch. I can see, but I can't touch. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be useful no matter where we're at. You can also tinker with you more. It's fire rate and duration, that's great. But out of all of them, I think we need to speed tinker for a bit. That's when the auto upgrades. Let's keep the speed theme going. With that done, head to the 3D Islands. Oh yeah, and then to go help. Oh yeah, and then to go help thing. Helping, and now actually we can actually now partake in spicy raids. Essentially more difficult. Raids, giving you more general items and upgrades for beating them. On a casual level, if you're going for completion, I would recommend doing them if you need to. Like if you want to level some stuff up or anything like that. But if not, I would wait until later. Hmm. You know what? I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. If I can beat this, I can show you directly why. Why I think you should wait until a later point. Yeah, so as you can see, the main thing here is that now there are stronger enemies that on these higher, more difficult raids. So, oh no, there are more difficult enemies, including the salt tongue, the big salt tongue guy that we fought before. That was the boss of an entire one of these. I should not have done this. I should not have done this. This has been a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. Ow. Okay then. Well, yeah. Basically, what I was trying to show, was that if you beat a level on a higher difficulty, you gain all the rewards. So if I won that with speed, I would get 5,000 Spiralite and the main gem reward. Not gem reward, but the main chest reward. All right, big man, I got a plan. We win. Yeah. Yeah, so overall, I would probably recommend waiting until post game to 100% those if you're going like full completion. If you're playing casually or just want to ignore my advice, that's fine. That's fine, but that's what I would recommend. Is that what we'll be doing? I think that what we'll be doing. I think that would depend on if we have to go back and grind for anything. Like if we do, we might as well do them on the most difficult tracks. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. Here we have the next section of the map. The next section of the islands. Overall, I think my main complaint with this game is just the overall lack of variety when it comes to location. It feels like it's, especially in the late game, it feels like it's only just the two types of everything feels like two. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop myself right there. I am not gonna be able to word my feelings. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to word my feelings right. I'll stop right there. I'll save it for the video. I probably won't even mention it in the video. Oh. Whee! Flying squirrel. Flying squirrels. Yep. Hey. Now, I would mention to look for through every nook and cranny. Unlike Splatoon 2, 1 and 2, there's always like at least 2 or 3 sunken scrolls and or compasses. There's always like 2 of something and 1 of the other. And I do like that the compass is always in the blue container. Oh no, whatever will we do? Well, the few things we can do here, we can either call Big Man or Squid Jump. Or both. Oh, brand new enemy. The super tall tri-stringer. And about that, I got its greatest weakness, the Booyawang. Oh yeah, the Booyawang is definitely... Oh yeah, there's a lot of gadgets that are actually really good at fighting that guy specifically. Yeah. Yep. P. Yep. I don't wonder if I am going to be the first one to complete this one. I mean, with other people, I mean, the main thing holding me back is that, well, the main thing holding me back is a combination of schedule and me having an actual job. So probably not, but I don't think Game Champ is going to be, I don't know when Game Champ is going to start working on her video on this subject, and I'm not sure if anyone else is either. That would be really cool. You know, I might split into 2 parts. I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it. Just have one part be the main game. Be everything I do in the main game. The second part being the post game as well. So if I do that, I can get it out faster. Okay, leaps off the tongue. Okay, so here we have the gun and a new weapon and a new gadget. I forgot its name. I'm terrible at names. No names, but we should be able to do this. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, no. My patience failed me. Three, two, one, done. Got more moving platforms. Platforms as they were called in the first game. I don't remember if this is the first sewer level, but but it is interesting how this is basically a sewer level. At least I find it neat. Now. Yeah, as long as it wasn't like as long as there isn't like balloons I need to pop. Even then, and even then, I think this should deal some damage. Let's try. Let's go. Well, first try, if you know, count the times I failed before then. But hey, I did the final section on my first try. For the island, temper done. Temper down. That would look really cool on the 3DS. I wanna know 3DS, specifically one that's like is actually 3D and not a 2DS. I have a 2DS XL, but the circle pad is breaking on it. I think I've said that before. Yeah, no, I have said that before. I repeat myself a lot sometimes. I like that you can throw that downwards if necessary. Pow. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I think Speed Tank actually has some of my favorite powers. Yeah, his Speed Tank has my favorite relic powers. There's specifically one that deals damage whenever you grab a power egg. And it causes like a chain reaction that's really fun to use. About tactical? I love the gadgets, not fan of the powers. Power, I'm in the middle. Power, I'm pretty cool with both. And with speed, I like their powers the best. And I'm kind of okay with the main stuff. Yeah, that is a major thing. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the editing and recording parts is definitely gonna be pretty tricky, especially with me going in and out of order so much. Since I'm going back here again with Speed Tank. So I'm gonna need to figure out a way to explain my thoughts on like all of them. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting challenge trying to format the video. I'll definitely take my inspirations from other videos of similar types and try to make my own thing like what I did with Well, basically all my videos. Videos just take inspiration from others and try to do it myself. Nice. So level 3? You, the mint scrapper. Hmm. That is an interesting one. Interesting one. Since you have so much HP, if I don't have a weapon that can, I don't. Honestly, yeah, the best thing to do is. Oh yeah, no, okay, no, we got it. We got it. Oh, it's just so strong. Okay, so the best thing to do is if none of your gadgets can really take care of an enemy, just focus on something else and try to get the special out. Anyway, ink HP and ink will cover 10 fat when submerged in ink. That's also really good. HP. HP because I will not be doing weapon damage at all until it's literally all that's left. All that's left. What's the point? I'll go with the boiler. I don't think I've used the boiler in this game. I have not. This is technically my first time using the boiler, and and I'm not even using it. That's funny. That's kind of funny. You guys have a nighttime game, like a bedtime game, like a game you play for like just a game you like play for like a few minutes. Like you get in bed all nice and comfy, and you play a game for like a few minutes. You like just get a little bit done in it and then head to bed right after. It's something I do from time to time, and right now my bedtime game. Yeah, it's something I do from time to time. It's normally normally like normally for DS games and stuff. And right now it's Partners in Time. With Chuck Conroy doing his new Let's Play of Dream Team, I felt the itch to play an Mario Luigi game, and I asked my friends about it, and they said I should play Partners in Time, and yeah, that's what I went with. I was thinking either basically any of them other than Dream Team and Bowser's Inside Story. I forget that bad. I actually really like Dream Team and was surprised on how apprehensive Chuck Conroy was to Let's Playing it originally. But I think the game is great. Out of out of all the Mario Luigi games, it is of all the ones I've played, it is either number 2 or number 3. Yeah, it's either number 2 or number 3, and that's mostly depending on how I feel about Watership. So I've only played for that game once. I'm definitely gonna have to get that game a replay at some point. Maybe I do a chugga one on the channel. But yeah, no, I definitely did want to play for Bundles in Time since it's one of the. And despite loving the series, I've never actually fully played through the first few games, Bundles in Time and Superstar Saga on my own. I mean, for a variety of reasons. Mainly because I just didn't have the games for so long, and I started with Bowser's Inside Story. Well, like when I get to be more accurate to tell my full story is when I was younger, I saw like gameplay of Mario and Luigi, and it looked like a lot of fun. Like it was a game I knew I would love just by looking at it. But at the time, a common thing people did on YouTube was sprite fights. Basically animations taking sprites of game characters and having them fight, similar to Death Battle. Well, yeah, basically prototype Death Battle. But with the most popular of them being like Super Mario Bros. Z. And when looking at and the sprites they used for those animations was specifically from Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga. So in my head, I was like, oh, so it's a fake game. I didn't realize it was a real game because I correlated those two things, and because at the time I was told like not to believe everything you see on the internet, which is definitely true now more than ever. Definitely true now more than ever. But yeah, no, my literal, me being very literal, just thought it was a fake game. I then eventually played an old friend's copy. Well, yeah. Yeah, I find it like half quotes, I guess. We hanged out because our moms hanged out, basically. Anyway, oh, I remember this one. I remember seeing this in the trailers and thinking like, oh man, this is gonna be tough without. This is gonna be tough without a weapon. I feel like bot only could theoretically be possible. It's just that it would take so long. Actually, no, it would. Actually, no, it wouldn't be possible because the time limits. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, back to the story. Story. I did play. Story. So at the guy's house, he had Partners in Time, and that was my first actual introduction to the series. And actual introduction to the series, I remember clearly, like I was in. We were in the Worm Factory, which, funny enough, was at the second major dungeon of the game, and he was on the Wiggler boss, and I wanted to try and beat it. But I never could. No matter how much I tried. And speaking of trying, we have lost. All right, but despite that, I still had a really good time. And oh, perfect. Yeah. So win or lose, every time you go out on a mission, when you go on enough missions with a specific character, they'll eventually become closer to you. They'll give you a sunken skull or a briny skull, and your bond will increase. The third time this happens, give me. The third time this happens, you will get upgrade to the showstopper. But yeah, after that, sometime after that, for one of my favorite birthdays, I really wish I remembered everything I got that year. I remember I got 3 DS games, and they were all like amazing, like they were all top tier, or at least ones I really end up loving. 2 of them became 2 of my favorite games of all time: uh, Pokemon Explorers of Sky, and Pokemon Explorers of Sky, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I don't remember which one. It might have been Bowser's Inside Story actually, but I actually ended up getting 2 copies of that game. So we ended up after my birthday party, we ended up heading to GameStop, and oh man, that GameStop's no longer there. And yeah, so we ended up heading to GameStop and just trading in for the 3rd game I wanted, which I didn't get. Yeah, what I remember, what I remember, I was yeah, no, I remember. I remember, I was still very happy at the time. Like, I was a very, I guess, considerate, I think the word would be. I think that's the correct word. Well, I got the first copy, I was so happy. I got the second copy, I was like, oh cool, 2 copies. It just, like I could tell it wasn't, like I could tell it was just an honest mistake. Not on a stake. Like I think I asked everyone for like the same 3 things. So they just forgot. So no one really so everyone just messed up there. And I really wish I could remember what that 3rd game was. Was it Bakugan? It could have been Bakugan. Could have been Bakugan, I don't know. I don't know, but I know for a fact the other 2 were Partners in Time and Explorers of Sky. One sec. Door opened. Kelly came to say hi, but then left. Okay. You. And yeah, that's how I got Bowser's Inside Story, and and despite the problems I had with it, it became one of my favorite, honestly, one of my favorite video games of all time. But I'll explain the problems for another day. But because I'm still just talking to myself. Yeah, it's fine. Yippee! Yo. Oh wow, it's funny. it was either this one or a different one where I accidentally forgot one of the sunken scrolls and had to come back to it. Yep. Yeah. Okay, now slamming lid. Yeah, we're just making our way. So, yep. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I should probably want it over here, but I will. And damn. Oh, no man. Missed. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Gotta remember to upload a few. Gotta remember to upload a few shorts after this. At least get them ready. At least get them ready so they can upload automatically tomorrow. Well, yeah. Get them scheduled. Hey, there's another what? There's another red one. Okay. Jumping from. Yep. Yeah. No, yeah, the Snavelids are honestly more of your friends. Honestly, more your friends than enemies. Enemies, since any salmonid under them can be, or can and will be defeated. Will be defeated automatically. Dude, it's like it's a straight up interkill. Oh, oh, hey, we got some more. Aw, linked up the hieroglyphics. I really like how given that's infinite, it literally still sprays like over here. Anyway, time to time. Yay. What's up? All right. I think that's the last point is scroll. So we got everything we need. I don't want to stay and get the double the yield. Ooh, two at once. And a purple, nice. And a purple explosive jump. Woo. Like I get why it's called speed tank, but honestly, since we can't ink any of the ground, it does feel so slow. No, speaking of speed. Yep. And there it is up there. Okay, one or two more to do it. Also, I'm very happy that you can just activate it and then leave and still get all the stuff. Yeah. And nice, another level up. I think that's like 2 in this stage alone. Awesome. Yep. Okay, so one more. Actually, get what's up there? I don't think we got what's up there. Nope, we did not. It's over there. Haha! I did miss something. I would say I knew it, but I didn't. I completely forgot. Be. I mean, and yeah, you have to get over there faster. Oh wait, no, that didn't work. No, I plus one. No, even though I've died multiple times, so it doesn't really mean anything. Anyway, money. It's kind of weird how it always take that few extra seconds at the end to have a click. Got 3 bonus scrolls, an old compass, bunch of stuff. And no, as long as I was just 1 level. Oh, there it is. Revolutionary cuisine. Yuppie! Splatlights and not even letting me, not even the option to use a gun. That's awesome. Yeah, the best part about these is that they show the weapon, that they show the gadget at their peak, and look at this. Look at this. Who could have said these are bad? And you can stack them too. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Whee! It feels like I'm playing a Warriors game. Honestly, yeah, Splatoon Warriors would be fun. There's enough characters for it. There's enough characters both on the enemy side, and on the hero side. I mean, this game alone, like, it's basically the closest thing we've gotten to a Splatoon Warriors. Aren't they a Super Smash Warriors, or Super Warrior Brothers? Basically, a Smash Brothers Warriors game would be great as well. If I had to choose a specific series, if I had to choose a specific new series to make a Warriors game, I would probably pick. Honestly, I would probably pick Kirby. Yeah, either Kirby or Mario. I feel like both of those series would be a lot of fun. Fun with the Warrior style. They would each have enough characters to make it really work. Ooh yeah, that's our first 3-star, right? Yep. Now that we can release our limiter. And we can now develop parts. Now weapon scrapping is definitely gonna be our next one. But with these, we can now make make our own upgrade our own parts. But as long as we have the resources to do so. I think I'm. You know what? I want to go with you. A tactical tank. Yeah, I've got a few of these. Basically, just burn the hole in my wallet. This Splatterite has been chipping away at. Yeah, freeze is also really good. Hmm. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to tactical just for the fun of it. Range up, focus, line up, remove those, and add freeze. And looks good. Let's try this again. Yeah. Let's head to the next main ruins. Oh man, look at that! I don't think I've used the upgrades on the fiber that much. I don't feel like it. At least I don't want about this one. I'll tell you right, no, that's right. I haven't been buying upgrades that often. In my I didn't buy upgrades that often in my personal playthrough. All right, nice. All
Nice. One more.
There we go. I love how that just basically I love how much damage that does on a direct hit. Okay, those guys are getting annoying. Just take them out. Right? Ah, okay. Oh, got it. No, I got it. Nice. And there we go. Sub level 3. Long line steel eel. Auntie, it is a little disappointing that all of these will always be a max 3 levels until the little final area. I was hoping it would get longer like as they go on, but not really. Not really, but hey, I'm happy we get there eventually. We get there overall. Although I don't know if I can say this is the best single player mode. I mean, it's great. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not sure if it's. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's better than Octo expansion. I'll need to play through that again to see. Yeah, same with Splatoon 2, but that's not because it's been a very long time since I played through that. It's definitely better than Splatoon 3's. Like both of Splatoon 3 single player modes and Splatoon 1 for sure. Sure, like it cleared those 3 by a landslide. But better than Octo expansion, I'm not sure. And honestly, even without playing it again recently, it's most definitely better than Splatoon 2. Dude, like I don't see why it wouldn't be. Alright, we cleared up more of the fog. And something was caught in the bot's leg. A fork. Spatula. Don't know why I said it was a fork. Spatula. Spatula with Fly's family emblem. Yeah, they don't outright. Yeah, it is really interesting that they don't outright say what's the correlation, but if you look at the sunken schools, it will all make sense. Okay, yeah, look like I think, yeah, up level 3 to develop. That's probably it. it done. That's probably the one I was thinking of. Okay, yep. Mm, okay. I wonder. So, a max of 8%. I wonder if that is faster since faster with the one speed up. I don't know. I don't know, but but all rather have the showstopper upgrade. All right, get back to it. Whee! And now, oops. Big man, come on, he's right here. Thank you for dying. Ooh, bubble. A shrimp roller. Yeah. Love that name. Oh, come on, boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. Yes, please, thank you. All right, almost got it. And we got it. Yay. One thing I didn't notice until very late into the game is that the game actually does have down there in the corner, like it tells you when certain effects are activated. That's nice. Yep. Oh. Dang it. Think I look just about to put the button. I love that I love that I'm basically Goomba stomping them. Three, two, one. Well, that didn't work as planned, but I'll take it. Nice. Here we go. So level 3.
There's a.
Oh, ow, ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no. Dang it. I'm just a small fly. Again, just about to put the button. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No! Ah, that was close. Are you in the gadget? What? Oh, weapon damage increase. Oh, that's what that was. That's useless to me. Okay. Can I please upgrade my boomerang? Because it's definitely just the most useful one. It's very good. It just needs more. No. No, those are pretty good. Well, they're good, but not really good for what I'm trying for how I really try to play. Hey, I got 1999 as a damage number. Nice. Like, yeah, not none. Turn of the millennium. Millennium. The year was born. Yes, I am technically a 90s kid. Technically. Gotcha. Oop. Oop. Oh no. Okay, good. We got it. Good job, big man. Yep. It's so satisfying that's so satisfying to take them down. As annoying as Steelies are and aren't yet, yeah, they're definitely they're definitely up there my least some of my least favorite Salmon one enemies. They're so satisfying to take down. One grab. Yay. Here we go. Also, I love that if you do enough damage, that the shower actually stops. That's something I didn't know until into late game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, give me the splatling. The bully splatling. And I love the splatlings in this game. They are very, a lot of them are very light and fast, which are my favorite types of splatlings. Anyway, let's get back to power. And do it one more time. Oh yeah, we have the surge ability now. Now so basically just by being an ink, that meter in the corner will charge. So once you exit ink, specifically exit in kid form, or like with the intent to go into kid form, it will activate it will activate a secondary effect. In this case, doubling your power. Not doubling, but having a 20% power increase to all attacks. And funny enough, it's probably what we need the most. Funny enough, it's probably just what we need the most since. And yeah, I don't think I'm not dealing enough damage. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was not dealing enough damage. It's very much a balancing game with the three tanks. The three tanks. Since depending on the tank you use, the weapons you currently use gets priority. Well, like the upgrades you obtain get priority based on the ones you're currently using. Now you got this guy, the Twizzler, Twizzler. I don't remember. Remember? They're not as annoying in this game since the maps are overall very open, but in a more enclosed space, they can definitely be troublesome. Don't know if we're able to show it here, but you can actually defeat the little missile they sent out. You have to attack the little missile they sent out, and if you and you can even send it back at the drizzle that sent it, and it will count and it will instantly defeat them. I'm gonna end up using a lot of B-roll explaining things. Like a lot of B-roll and demo footage explaining things, since the And those are some things I just can't, and something that I can't do as efficiently to show as an example in this mode, in this challenge one. No, which is fine. I'll have no, I'll have something saying like, "Hey, there's a demonstration of like demo in the corner," so it's like clear this is demonstration footage and not the actual one. Okay, so what you gotta do is get over here and call him again. Oops, 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 yay! I guess probably gone with that fly fish, but hey, we leveled up, so everything's good. Hey, and the fly fish is already gone. Nice. I'm pretty sure that was Big Man. Yeah, those head guys, I definitely recommend just letting either Big Man do Big Man or the turret deal with it. We want surfing! Yay! Oop. What do you mean? Okay, okay. Haha! Yeah, I have no. Yeah, yeah, like I have no idea what to say for some of these levels. But oh, what is interesting? Yeah, you can get this guy stuck in the wall. Well, kind of. Probably figure out something whenever a level introduces an enemy or acknowledge it, of course. I just gotta work on the Minecraft video I wanted to make. I want to get that made and then release it when the next update comes out. Yeah, I might release it sooner. I don't know. We'll see. What I meant to do is go to the mechanic shop. Record you. I got the collect my rewards from the briny scrolls and the Seminid report. Yeah, okay, they were mythic Samonids. Hand tossed. Gambler dungeon, hand tossed. Whee! Oh, well, that isn't safe. Someone should really fix that. Anyway, so now we got a boomerang level. No boomerang glove. Pretty quick and easy. No shot. I'll probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, oh, wait, dude. Dude, depending on how I had the. Oh, I'll probably just lift off all of the like no shot missions like these all at once. All at once to save on time. Nah, wasn't fast enough. I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, that was the problem. I was looking at the propeller. You gotta throw it and hope you get it. And if you hear everything popping, you know you got it. Like, whoa! I can't believe it. I got a book. Masudan. Masudan. Oh, this one. This would, that would be much, that would be much better if I had the Splatana. So let's get, well, going on, not Splatana, the Splatchet. And you know what? May as well since we haven't seen it yet. Like I said before, let's splat down. Splat down. It's weaker. It's a weaker splashdown, but with upgrades, it'll become much stronger. And it's also much faster to take out, so that's good. Alright, yeah, so the idea here is just. Oh. Yeah, Big Bang can take care of some of them with regular shots. But we gotta try and get most of them with Splatchet. Especially since the Splatchet can be taken. Especially since the Splatchet can take them out while they're being water covered. Oh, I did. I think I did. Oh, I think I did that. That was awesome. That's why I think I did the reflect thing. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nah, could have been. Nah, could have been better. But I think that might be it. No, one more. Oh wait, never mind. Yippee! We got it. Let's go back to this one. And yeah. I'm really happy that knocks him out in like one hit. And yep, that doesn't work because they're too far away. No. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, but if I had a bit more range, it could work. It would work so much better. But we still got it. Still got it. Just barely worked the power due to the power eggs. Pa. Oh, it's over there. Me. I'm coming. Yeah. That's my new style. Okay. Think we're pretty good. Pretty cleaned up. Cleaned up. Let's knock this out before we continue. Before we continue on. Okay, never mind. I don't think we are going to knock this out. I'm gonna try my best, but maybe I don't think we. No, we're not. Not with this set. Hmm. Yes, please. That's exactly what what that weapon needed. Exactly what that weapon needed. Just the ability to ink the floor. Hmm. And with blast boots, we can. That boost our speed is also increased. I got a speed focused weapon and an offensive one. Yep. All right. Yeah, most walls in this game can easily be can easily be uh get, can easily be taken care of with just the bot buddy. We never have to we never have to worry about those. As I learned from the upcoming challenge one with the blast boot. Dude, it does work midair. Okay, that's where I have to go. So here's just some optional junk. Some fiery optional junk. Look at that. I didn't even get those giant things out there. Although I think the element that's missing from this game that I really wish they did more with was the overall culture of the Salmonids. I wish we got to see like more of like their ruins, more of like where they lived, and like maybe like like a little society, they like buildings and such. I want to see like stuff. I feel like the Salmonids all very smart creatures. We've seen them build really cool and smart things, and I always and at least the impression I get from this game is that this is basically the Salmonids' home turf. Turf, but as far as the but but overall, it's not until the very end of the game whatever feels like that. And by very end, I literally mean the the little final area of the game, right after you defeat the penultimate boss. Oh, cross that bridge when we get to it. Touch. Yay. And there we go. And nothing up there that we won't get by simply collecting you. Ooh, and combo! We got the elegant horn, which is useless to me. Hooray! Yes, right. There we go. A punch of heat. Oh, I didn't even notice. It's a power egg. It's just a two-dimensional power egg. I just noticed that. Though my defense, it is only my second time going through most of these levels, and and I was a bit more focused on punching. I was a bit more focused on punching. Yep, punch. Yeah, one more. Gotcha. And more power, more slots. Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Except for the only one we haven't been able to do is this one because that requires shots. Right, shots. Almost one more. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. So maybe I want to do an entire mission with speed tech again. Because I want to swap over to power or something else. Hmm. Alright, that's good. Now, as long as I can get the special off. We're golden. No, I think fly special would have been. Yeah, fly special would have definitely been better. And I keep going. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Yeah, fly special would have been best since it'll attack the top of the since it'll attack the top of the lids. It's then be easier. And just, yeah, will just be easier to take care of everything. Also, speed tank, which is not the best option there. But hey, I got enough for that, so. Yeah, let's hop over to fly for this one. Windy, see us in action. I feel like I would notice if I used the waller, but I really hope I haven't, and I missed. And I really hope I haven't used the waller and I didn't. Hope really hope I haven't used the waller and I just didn't notice. Ah, dang it. Nope. Ah. Okay, I was trying to set up a good splashed wing, but then good splashed line, but didn't work. That's right. Ah, it didn't work. Okay, special. Okay, special move time. Like, it wasn't as good as I thought, but still better than the previous ones. Hmm. Okay, yeah, let's give it another shot. Or I guess lack thereof.
Okay, almost got it.
Good job, Far. Nice. All right, that was good. We got the treasure. At least I think that's what they said. I still haven't grabbed that one. No, wait. Wait. Also, I didn't mean to pick fly again, but yeah, whatever. Uh, I've done this one a few times. I don't think I've done it a few times because it's bad. I think I just did for fun. That I don't know. I think it was this one I had to do again. Get stung in school. I missed. You know, I doubted it. There's not really a way to ink walls in this one with this set. I love these. I love those air events. Those are so much fun. Those would be so cool in like an actual Teflon match. Oh wait, I thought I died. Ah, look, I died. And there we go. And of course, as soon as I. Okay, Kelly. Gosh, open the door for you. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute and like. So cute in a few months. I have to open the door and let both my dogs in. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait for it to grow up. Hey. No, Gilly. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Is it just please don't kiss the ZR button? Yeah, it was just a few upgrades. Bloodlights are crazy. We nice, gotcha. Yeah, I did realize all of my pets are female. I have 2 female dogs and a female and a turtle. And a female turtle. Neat. I miss Goku. I used to have 2 turtles. One was a boy, one was a girl, but Goku died. And I changed Chi-Chi's name to Tina. Turtles live for a long time. Honestly, I would not recommend them as pets. But they live for a long time and they're very hard to clean. Like their tanks get dirty really quickly. And we've tried filters and stuff like that. It doesn't really, it just doesn't really work. The best thing to do is to just clean the tank every week. Like I definitely would not recommend it. What? Yay. I could get the big crystal now, but there's still more to explore. Especially this area over here. Even though I just know, even though, wait a minute, that was a Goldie. Was it? Yep, that was a Goldie. That was the first Goldie. Dang it. That would be the best anomaly to find, man. Especially if you have like a rapid fire weapon. These guys just move around, not harming you, but just give a lot of splatter, and they shrink. And when you pick them, you just get a lot more and some items. I wonder if this game will get DLC. I hope so. Hope so. Partially just to keep the tradition going, since every Splatoon game since 2 has had DLC. And 2, because I know it would be really good. I know it would be really good, whatever it may be. But if they just want to focus their attention and like go to Splatoon 4, like right after this, or maybe next Animal Crossing, I would also not be upset with that. So personally, I do hope we get the next Splatoon game before the next Animal Crossing, since I feel like, with the newest update to Animal Crossing, and along with the other cozy games released this year, like Tomodachi Life and Popopia, I feel like as of right now, it is the best time to not put Animal Crossing on the back burner or anything. Don't put it back in the closet, of course, but like just, but it's definitely the best time to just focus on Splatoon. If the focus on Tune and give us a 4th game. Okay, if that's what they want to do. Dude, it could, dude, they might want to do something else, and that's fine. That's fine. I'll be happy with either outcome. Ooh, steel twinches. I want to go up there. I don't think I've been up there yet. Oh, there is canonically the hot. Oh, there is probably. Yeah, no, this is definitely the hottest area in any Splatoon game. There's lava. It's just weird how it's kind of weird how this is the first Splatoon game to have lava in it, and technically not the first Splatoon game to have ice, but I think the first one might have real ice. I don't. I'll have to double check the law on that. I think we found everything. Now we just need to get about 1,000 more power eggs. I want it. Gimme. Yay. Grab you. And okay, never mind. I didn't need it. Alright. I was gonna use my special, but okay, guess I didn't. Alright, one more set of enemies will do it. Thank you. Yeah, spinny, 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 spinnies. Just like Beyblades. Oh, hey, look at that. And I mean, we did use it a lot last time, so makes sense. Yeah, that's like 5. We're gonna go back to Big Man. Though you will be useful again in a bit. Yeah, does any weapon will we like if there's any moment where we need to use a weapon, it's gotta be a splatling. And speaking of weapons, we can finally scrap all our weapons! Hooray! while we won't be able to do it until post game, when you scrap weapons, you can get their secondary effects and re-equip them to other weapons. And similar to chunks in the main series, they they work like chunks in the main series. Yeah, to keep the highest tier ones, since well, those are the ones we'll be quote unquote using. There it is. Cheese pull. Okay, another one we can do really easy. Yeah, I did this one literally earlier today, so I know exactly what to do here. And don't even need to worry about taking a shot. I do like the Wii U. I'm happy I made a video on a Wii U game. It definitely had my favorite and with addition of the virtual console. Well, because it actually had a virtual console. So back when the eShop was a thing for the Wii U, they're definitely the best way to get older Nintendo games. Yeah, especially since it had games from all eras, from NES, SNES, Wii, N64, DS. Yeah, literally everything except for the handhelds and GameCube, which to this day I have no idea why. Oh wait, no, my dad GBA games. Which fun fact, the reason why have you ever wondered why the 3DS got Wii U got well the Wii U got GBA games but not the 3DS? Well, it could be for technical reasons. I personally don't really think so. I believe it's mostly because of the ambassador program. Back when the 3DS first came out, it was a bit of a failure. Well, it wasn't doing as well as Nintendo hoped, so they decided to cut the price. But in exchange, everyone who bought the system early could redeem a bunch of Super Nintendo, I believe Super Nintendo or Game Boy, and basically a bunch of virtual console games, including exclusive Game Boy Advance games. And throughout the entire lifespan of the 3DS. But yes, outside of any remakes, which I'm not sure if any of them did get remade, they were never released on the 3DS family of systems. System to download for anyone else other than the original ambassadors. Which I think is really cool. I honestly do think that's really cool. Pretty cool. It'd make those systems way more unique, and it's really a thank you for. And it does really feel like a thank you for supporting us. Yeah, I missed that. Imagine game companies would do that. Anyway, I do want to do I'm gonna yeah definitely I want to do at least one more. Let's see, HP inquiries. Yeah, you're good. I don't want the vertical slash. Yeah, I'll take that instead. On the cooldown to get him when you're hit by close instance. No, that one. But no, I can do both. Yay. Alright. You. Let you know you. I like you. Okay, let's do it. Let's wait. Skeleton! Which this video is not sponsored by. But it could. Good, I mean, yeah, if I got sponsored I got sponsored by Rich Islands, I would probably say yes. Yes, I would try the game first and definitely consider it. I definitely try the game first and think about it. But I'll probably end up saying yes. Though I don't remember the last time I really seen a Raid Challenge ad, except from like Pharaoh specifically. I wonder if they're still doing that, or if more people just not are just saying no to it. I don't know. There it goes. Yeah, nice. That's some good range. That's some real good range. I mean, yeah, I know the weight increased, but I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Okay, I've had enough of this. All right. And hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can still get it for the boss. Oh, ew. Reverse Steelhead, is it a really hard or really easy? Depending on the weapons, depending on how you do it. Honestly, I think a vertical slash probably would have been better. Like he takes a lot of damage at his weak point. So if we can do a lot of damage to that, then we're sitting pretty. Yeah, those gas guys are really annoying. Okay, good. Got to that. Now we got you to deal with. Yeah, just like one more big guy, and I should be able to use special, and I might be able to save this. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, come on. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah! Let's go! Shotless, baby! Yeah, but yeah, that's fun. That was great. That was so close. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh, that's one of my favorite images. It's like a small fly king. I wonder if you can translate that. I didn't translate the text. It looks like you can't. I don't know. I don't know. It feels. I don't know. Okay. Well. With one more upgrade, with one more upgrade under our belts, I think that's a good place to stop. Oh, and I think that's also where I stopped on a personal playthrough too. But yeah, we did quite a lot today, and so far only one dungeon, we could not finish because it's shotless. Next time on Splatoon Raiders Minimum Shot One. We'll we'll cover some loose ends. Very few loose ends we have being you and these two. But other than that, we'll continue on and make our way past the second boss. Since, yeah, I'm 100% sure it's right over here. Anyway, I'll see you guys next game. Bye-bye.